Hey folks, welcome to a special edition of 6 Minutes of Witchcraft with me, Laura Tempest Zakroff. And I'm calling this the wrong kind of viral episode. In this video, I pretty much want to touch base with you about some things that are going on and how to deal with them. So first up is that pretty much every event that I was supposed to do starting from last night to the middle of April has been canceled or postponed. And a quick list of those things: the Witches Night Out Market here in Providence has been postponed to April 24th. Fingers crossed that things settle about in 6 weeks and that can happen. I was supposed to be heading to Paganicon in Minneapolis and for next weekend, and that has been rescheduled for September 4th through the 6th, so I'll be there. And the Dark Side of the Con, they're postponed, but they haven't announced their dates yet. Sacred Space and Between the Worlds, that was happening in Maryland, second weekend of April, has now moved to April in 2021. Also, the workshops I was going to be doing at Eye of Horus in Minneapolis and Soul Journey in New Jersey, those are also postponed. So that's kind of the situation. And folks are like, oh, you must be angry and upset about all of this. One, I help produce the Witches Night Out Market, been producing events for over 20 years. When anyone ever has to cancel or postpone an event, it's not done lightly, and there's a lot at risk. Not only disappointing the folks who want to attend the event, but it's also traumatic for all the small businesses that are involved in making that event happen. Presenters and artists and merchants and performers, all these different folks are all impacted by basically a loss of income, and especially right now there's no gigs, and that's for good reason though. And this is why you really can't be angry or upset about it, because it's really important to understand with this virus that it can take up to 2 weeks for symptoms to show. So you can be carrying it, you can be transmitting it to a whole bunch of people who feel absolutely fine, and it takes that long for it to affect other people. And so that means that even someone who doesn't go to an event could be affected by someone who brings it home feeling perfectly fine because someone else went to the event feeling perfectly fine and feeling great. And so it's this cascading effect. So by containing things early, by cutting down large groups of people and interactions, what we're actually doing is cutting down the amount of time that the virus can impact more people. Like, the amount of people goes down to much, much smaller, which means that hospitals, other healthcare systems, staff are not as greatly impacted, overloaded by it, so that for people who do get sick, they can be taken care of, in theory. And I know there's some people going, oh, but it's not that bad, look at the recovery rates, the death rate, it's only old people and those who were sick. It's like, fuck you. Really? Those are still human lives. They're still people who didn't ask to get sick. Those are people's parents and grandparents. They're your friends and coworkers. Someone who's immune compromised, you might not be able to tell that they have a condition, they have asthma, that they might have suffered, something that impacted their lungs earlier on, that they have lupus, that they have all, many different things that could definitely affect how they're, how they get sick and maybe not recover. So don't be an asshole. It sucks. Yeah, it's inconvenient. Yes, it's financially stressful, but there are creative ways of working around this. So first, before we get to that, I do want to cover that. So last week I released a sigil called the Immunity Booster Sigil. You can Google Immunity Booster Sigil, and I'll lead you to my blog post on Pathos, which shows the sigil and what's been put into it, how to use it. I'll also post a link below. And it's not for a replacement to common sense and medical care and proper hygiene, but rather is meant to enhance those patterns, to make sure that people are a little bit more aware of what they're doing, that they're covering their cough properly, that they're washing their hands, and just to help contain things and bring strength to the community. That's what it's for, because magic starts with thought. It is not a replacement, but it enhances those things. So I'll be posting a link for that. Now, in terms of what do we do with this strange thing that we've been saddled with? Personally, I've got a few different things that I'm doing. One is I've been posting artwork on Facebook and on Instagram, special sales on things to help bring in income. You can always support me on Patreon. And on Patreon, you get to see how art is made. So I talk about what goes into it, inspiration, what I'm listening to, and then you get to see the art being made. Things like, for example, this painting that I just finished the other week, which is part of a series with 4 other paintings, including this one. So you get special deals on prints and offers, as well as just seeing how the art is made, and other perks as well. So I'll post the Patreon link. Other thing I'm going to be doing, which will make a lot of people happy. So people have been asking forever, please do workshops online, please do workshops online. I'm like, that's a great idea. I don't have time to figure that out. Well, now I have the time. So hopefully by Monday, I will be releasing how that's going to happen. And so keep an eye out for that. I'll try to post it on here, but it'll definitely be posted on my website as well as my author page on Facebook. So online workshops in sigil witchery and modern traditional witchcraft and other exciting things. Yes, that's happening. So we've got that. And really, it's a good time to get creative and to focus on projects that have been, that wouldn't have gotten work done. Right now there's an album being recorded in the basement. And I'm going to be working on the second draft of my latest book, as well as possible Oracle deck. So that will be happening. So it's a good creative time. And I think hopefully in the future we'll look back at this period and go like, oh, it was a renaissance for all this art and music and writing and great things that were being made everywhere. Because what else are you going to do besides, well, you could watch Netflix, but how about getting back to the arts, and how about reconnecting with the people who are immediately around you, as well as the earth? It's springtime, at least in the northern hemisphere, so it's a great time to get into your yard and see what's happening there. Reconnect with your house. There's a sense of nature is here, the spirit of your house, and the energies are working there. How can you reconnect with them and modify them and basically be a better witch about it? So that is a possible perk. I'm going to check my list if I covered everything in here. Yes, so I will be posting links below for you to follow. Hopefully I'll actually be doing a bunch of videos since I also have a little bit more time for that. So watch for more videos. I have been collecting some of your questions and comments, so might be coming up soon. So thank you so much. Stay healthy. Take care of yourself. Take care of the people around you. Don't be a jerk. Till next time. Bye.